Being pledged for India as it battles a ferocious second wave of coronavirus, described by Prime Minister Narendra Modi as a storm that has shaken the nation. Almost 350,000 to grow. Hospitals are under intense pressure with shortages of beds and critical supplies, including oxygen. In the capital, Delhi, COVID is now killing one person every 4 minutes. Our correspondent Yogita Limai reports from there.
The capital is being ravaged at a frightening speed. With every pyre that burns, India's self-belief is dying. Each funeral being to cremate the dead for decades. Now, he barely ever stops working. I've never seen such a terrifying situation. I can't believe that we're in the capital of India. People aren't getting or even have enough resources to cremate them properly. Outside, Shivangi Mehra is on the phone organising oxygen for the hospital she works in.
Nothing is being done. I'm disheartened in the situation which I am seeing. Government is a literal failure. A person cannot live here in Delhi. A person cannot even die peacefully in Delhi.
She's waiting to cremate her grandfather, who died. This small hospital in North Delhi is facing a daily struggle.
Ma'am, we have been spending sleepless nights since last 1 week. I mean, at times we feel like crying because we are not able to help patient properly. Every day it's the same scenario. We are left only oxygen.
And so, families are being told to organize oxygen. At one medical shop, we found people with empty cylinders waiting to buy their own supply for loved ones who urgently need it.
Being brought in. It's hard for anyone to keep count, but what workers have been telling me is that the real scale of deaths caused by COVID-19 in India is a lot higher than what official numbers reflect. And they couldn't get oxygen in time.
Jitendra Singh Shanti runs a group of volunteers here. Even young people are dying. It's a very bad situation. If it keeps getting worse, we'll have it in this country. Citizens are stepping up to do what a government should. Left to fight a vicious pandemic on their own. Yogita Limai, BBC News, Delhi.
Well, tonight a first shipment of British. Our diplomatic correspondent Paul Adams is here in the studio. What kinds of help is being sent, Paul?
Well, Michelle, this was really the weekend when the world stood up and took notice of what's going on in India, not least because a wildfire of infections like that in a country has given those numbers. Any reaction seems like a bit of a drop in the bucket. But those offers are coming in. The United Kingdom is sending 495 oxygen concentrators, 140 ventilators, and the Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab says there could be more. United States, and it's got lots of it, and it doesn't need it itself. It's already supplied some of it to Mexico and Canada earlier in the year, so it is coming under some pressure to do that for India as well.
Paul Adams.
Josh pit at Lincoln Air Park on Saturday. Big Josh is gathered from all over the country to compete in the ultimate.
From Minnesota.
I'm coming all the way from Dallas.
So I'm Josh Swain of Arizona.
I'm feeling pretty.
Battle Royale. The winner would earn the right to keep the.
I found another Josh Swain. That was amazing. And I came out on top.
That's when the real circle to compete in a noodle fight. After an Josh Vincent Jr. of Lincoln, affectionately known as Little. Little Josh spoke with Channel 8 after his victory.
I'll remember this for the rest of his life.
Friend of my brother DMX, it's an honor to be here tonight.
You're next. By the way, he didn't bother to pixelate the officer's face. We did that. Imagine what would happen if a Conservative posted anything like that. They'd be cancelled by every employer, sponsor, apologetic, and again playing the victim. He tweeted, "I'm so damn tired of seeing black people killed to create more racism. I'm so desperate for more accountability," in capital letters. How ability for your own actions, you race baiting scrote? How about some accountability for the hate, hyperbole, and hysteria?
EDP even admits that he should be in jail. And fans are furious with EDP right now. I mean, he's lost over 200,000 subscribers in the past few days. Now, just yesterday, the news station that's in EDP's area came out with a report claiming here that the local looking into the situation to see what happened here and if there was any serious wrongdoing that they could prosecute. Just watch this.
You're here to meet a 13-year-old.
Man, solicited photos. There's somebody here.
Are you really doing this?
Yes.
The last nearly 55 minutes in which two YouTubers set up an attempt to catch a person they say tried to meet up with a 13-year-old in Bakersfield. Law enforcement telling 23 ABC the video's content is under investigation, but video.
Now, since this whole situation happened, EDP has completely scrubbed his YouTube channel. That's right, he's either deleted or privated all of his videos on his channel. I'm talking hundreds of millions of views. He has completely erased off his YouTube channel. I mean, these are videos from years and years ago, the videos where he addressed allegations that he was also contacting a minor as well, and now all those videos have been scrubbed clean off of his YouTube channel. Now, our next story for today is pretty cool. This comes from the YouTuber iDubbbz. Now, I'm sure many of you guys watch iDubbbz, and you might notice that he hasn't been posting on any of his social medias at all lately, but it turns out that he actually recently got engaged to be married to his longtime girlfriend, Anissa. Now, I'm sure many of you guys know who Anissa is, but if you don't know, she was involved in some controversy with iDubbbz last year because it was the ring that iDubbbz gave her. Obviously, there are tons of YouTubers that are congratulating them. I mean, I've seen almost every big creator congratulate them over Twitter, and many YouTubers and fans are just happy to see that they are finally going to get married. And the next story for today's video comes from the Paul brothers, Mayweather, in February of this year. So he was apparently going to fight Floyd Mayweather a few months ago. Now, that was obviously postponed, but it looks like Floyd Mayweather is still going to fight Logan Paul in June. That's right, apparently it's planned for June 5th, but people still are interested in seeing how long Logan Paul can last here and if he is going to do anything of value during this match. Now, speaking of Logan Paul, his younger brother Jake Paul is apparently setting up his next big boxing match. Michael Benson tweeted out saying next. Fury's promoter Frank Warren confirmed this and said, "We want to make the fight. It's really easy. He takes 50% and Tommy takes 50%. Let's get it done." Now, Jake Paul has agreed to this fight, but he wants Tommy Fury's half-brother Tyson Fury to actually is Daniel Cormier, one of the former UFC champions. I'm sure many of you guys know who Daniel Cormier is. Well, just tonight during the big UFC 261 event, Daniel Cormier was commentating and he noticed Jake Paul in the audience and he decided to come confront him face to face in front of the whole UFC stadium. And the entire crowd started chanting, "Fuck Jake Paul," during this event. This is absolutely insane. Just watch this. Okay, so our next story also has to do with Jake Paul. Now, for those of you who don't know, allegations against him from a YouTuber and creator known as Justine Paradise. She made a video where she alleged here that Jake Paul had assaulted her at the Team 10 house. Now, apparently this happened a few years ago, and Justine even shows what she claims here to be text conversations. She said that one evening in late 2017, after filming a video, Mr. Paul groped her. She forcefully told him to stop, and he ran out of the room. And apparently this creator actually quit working for Jake Paul after this incident, and this allegation has completely blown up on to these allegations. He actually just recently did an interview with ESPN. He says here that these accusations are completely false and that he is going to take legal action against the people who are involved with these allegations. Just watch this.
All of these allegations and following up with these people to make sure that they're held accountable for the things that they're saying, because they're not true and they're gonna damage my brand forever.
Now, the next story for today's video comes from Twitch. So I'm sure many of you know that less than a year ago, one of Twitch's top streamers was actually banned on Twitch. I mean, this was one of the biggest stories of last year, and people still don't know the reason why. Well, just last month, a Call of Duty voice actor said that he knows why Doc was actually banned on Twitch, and he claims here that it was because Dr. Disrespect was leveraging his banned him. Well, it looks like Twitch might actually have to give us the reasoning as to why Dr. Disrespect and other streamers were banned now. now, and this is because of another streamer known as Phantom Lord. So if you guys don't know, Phantom Lord was one of the top streamers on Twitch. He had around 1.5 million on the entire platform at the time, and Twitch permanently banned him because they claimed that he was running a CSGO gambling website known as CSGO Shuffle. So Twitch permanently banned Phantom Lord back in 2016. Now, we talked about this when it happened, and it was huge. It was the biggest news on Twitch at the time, and it's been a huge ongoing trial recently that we've been following, and just yesterday, Phantom Lord announced that he won his lawsuit against Twitch. That's right, Twitch literally lost in court against this single streamer. He tweeted out saying, I won my everything, including the fraudulent claims against me for the CSGO Shuffle allegations. This is a win for all streamers. Twitch can't bully, lie, and treat streamers unfairly the way they have for years. And what this means is this could set a very big precedent for has the potential to impact all streamers kicked off of Twitch for questionable reasons, including Dr. Disrespect. So this is where this whole situation ties in with Dr. Disrespect, because it looks like this actually might force Twitch to explain to us exactly why, and even to this day, people are still very upset with him. But at the same time, people are very happy that he won this lawsuit against Twitch, because this could mean that Twitch now has to give us the reasoning as to why they've been unfairly banning streamers like Dr. Disrespect. So our next story of today also has to do with clicked a photo of a girl in a bikini, and he was banned on Twitch. And that's it for our video today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you